Welcome back to the show. How much olive oil are you eating? Our next guest explains how to work the 3 types of olive oils into your diet and why you want to put them into rotation. Food Network star Ellie Krieger joins us live by satellite from New York this morning. We welcome her back to our live show. Ellie, it's great to see you.
Great to see you too. Thanks for having me. Yeah, olive oil is amazing. It's not only delicious, but it's also good for you. And as you mentioned, there's 3 basic kinds, okay? So there's extra virgin olive oil, and that's the one with the most flavor. It's kind of like wine almost. You know, different varieties have different taste profiles. It's just packed with flavor, and it's wonderful to use to drizzle, to finish a dish, for dressings, for marinades, but you can also cook with it, and most people don't realize that. You can use it for sauteing, you can use it for baking. Then there's regular olive oil, which is basically also called pure or classic olive oil. Now it has a little bit less flavor, so it's a little more mild flavor when you don't want to add a ton of flavor to your food. And it also has a higher, it takes heat even better. So you can use that for higher heat cooking. You can also use it for roasting, you know, when you're going to be cooking something for a long time. You can use it for grilling, and most people don't realize that. We're coming on grilling season, so use olive oil for grilling. And the third one you mentioned, it's basically a kind of regular olive oil. It's called light tasting olive oil, and that has basically no flavor, completely neutral flavor. And that's great when you really don't want to add any flavor to food, but you want that healthy fat. And that's a really key thing about olive oil, is all the varieties have monounsaturated fat, which is good for your heart. And so when you just make a swap out you can swap it out for butter, you can swap it out for other oils, you're going to improve the nutrition of that dish by doing that. And you can do that in baking or whatever it is, grilling, whatever it is.
Ellie, I knew there were the 3, but I really didn't appreciate the differences between, so that was really insightful. Thank you for that. I've just been using extra virgin for everything.
Yeah, and you can, honestly, you pretty much can, but I like to have all the different kinds in my home, just in case, you know, I want to have that variety of different uses. And these recipes that I have here essentially use 2 kinds of olive oil in each dish. So like this grain salad, it's a Farro salad, which is a kind of whole grain wheat. And basically you could use other grains here too, like quinoa if you want. But I put grilled vegetables in there. So I use the pure olive oil, the regular olive oil, to brush the vegetables, and then I grill them up, and you can do that ahead of time if you want. I put that in the bowl with some tomatoes and fresh herbs, and then the dressing is the extra virgin olive oil when I want lots of flavor. So just a little extra virgin olive oil and some lemon juice, and it's a delicious dressing with tons of flavor, and it's really so simple. That's the thing. It doesn't have to be complicated to be delicious and healthy. And the thing about the extra virgin olive oil also, it not only has the monounsaturated fat, but it also has antioxidants, which are good for you too. So it really gives you that kind of double whammy. A really important tip, though, I have to say, is to make sure when you buy olive oil that you keep it away from the heat, away from the light, and you keep that cap on tight, and that's going to make it last longer.
Which is great, because there is a little bit of a price difference between just that regular and then the extra virgin, so you want to make sure that you're treating your investment with care. And Ellie, I was reading lately that using olive oil can make a difference in the way that we're absorbing different vitamins and minerals.
Yes, it's amazing. So any kind of fat helps you absorb the fat-soluble vitamins in food, the fat-soluble nutrients. But it seems that olive oil has an advantage. It helps you most efficiently absorb those nutrients. So absolutely, that's another great reason to use olive oil.
Yum. Well, those recipes that you have look
and for more
mouth-watering. For more information.
Oh yeah, thank you. Yes, for more information you can go to aboutoliveoil.org.
Fantastic. Thanks for taking time for us this morning, Ellie. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Jessica. Take care.